Here is Janis in Manhattan. Hi, Janis. Great to have you on the program. Hi.
Hi, Russ. Well, my friends and I have been doing a lot of what difference does it make? And just offhand, what if during Watergate, Nixon said, what difference does it make? It's over. But from now on, we'll make sure the break-ins to the DNC don't never happen again. Whether it was a planned break-in or just a bunch of guys walking around that night, they decided to break into this office. What difference does it make?
Exactly right. What difference is it? Can you imagine people? I've heard people last night today say, well, that's a great answer she gave, and that really shut the Republicans in that committee down. She was ready for it. That was a great strategic answer.
Mm-hmm. And how about some other ones? What difference does it make? There were no weapons of mass destruction. What difference does it make?
Oh, yeah.
They weren't there anymore.
Oh, that's even better. That's better than the Watergate example. What difference? Can you imagine Bush? What difference does it make there aren't any weapons of mass destruction? Screw you.
I don't think that she would have said screw you.
Well, no, that's what they wouldn't have gotten away with it. You're exactly right. And nobody would have been praising that as a brilliant, strategic retort. That's Janis. Janis. That's it. Janis, let me ask you a question. Do you have an iPad or a iPhone? Would you like either one?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my God! I was just going to tell you that I bought Apple stock when it went down, and now I can't afford to get my iPad. Oh my God! I'd love an iPad.
At what price did you buy your Apple stock?
Well, I first bought it. My husband said, "Oh, look, it's dropping. Let's buy it." It was $580.31. And then when it dropped again last week, he said, "Well, maybe we can average it out." So we bought it again at $487.18. So now it has to at least get back to $538.
It will in time. If you bought Apple at that price, you're looking at a long-term hold anyway.
Oh my God! I still.
So let's see what it is right now. Apple right now is $454.
It went down. I just checked it before, and it was $455. But they do that with everybody. The popular culture does that with actors or with singers. They love somebody until everybody else loves them, and then they have to destroy them.
Well, who is they in your example here when it comes to Apple?
I guess people who don't like Apple, people who...
Yeah, but who is that?
Well...
No, I'm just saying what you think. Who is that? When you say they don't like Apple, they're doing this. Because I think I know who it is. I think I understand exactly what's going on here with Apple. And if you read the tech blogs that I read, you'd understand. It's astounding to me how much they're hated.
Really?
By a bunch of 24, 25-year-old pimply-faced, snarky little tech guys. They're despised.
Why? But why is that? They make such a great product. I have a MacBook Pro, and I absolutely
I'm going to tell you.
Like I said, I want.
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
You're not going to believe this,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll just in one example, the tech guys who think they know have been waiting for Apple to put what's called an NFC chip in the phone, near field communications. The NFC chip is what you would allow, what you'd make mobile payments with. Apple has refused to put an NFC chip, and the venom and the hatred every time a new phone comes out that it doesn't have the NFC chip, and these little snarky tech guys just absolutely blow gaskets and talk about how out of touch Apple is and how obstinate they are and how arrogant and how condescending and how they deserve a comeuppance and so forth. That's just one of hundreds of such examples.
Yeah, but Rush, remember what you always say. It's not bragging if you can do it. And they do it.
Well, I know, but Apple, I think there's also, Apple's the big guy. They're successful, and like you said, part of our culture is we build people up and then we rip them to shreds and we just tear them down. That's just, if it was sports stars, we do it with celebrities, like you've said, it happens, and it happens with companies too. But you've got all kinds of analysts on Wall Street who may be pushing the stock down to sell short. There's any number of things which all come within allowable constraints, allowable things given the natures of capitalism. But it's when you have the most revenue ever, the fourth most profitable quarter ever, and the bottom falls out of your stock. It's curious. Now, what they're saying is, well, Apple's salad days are over, and they haven't come out with a new defining product in a couple of years, and there's nothing new, and their future profit isn't going to be big, and their future revenue isn't going to be big, and there's no Steve Jobs. All these things are getting thrown into the mix, and then you got analysts on CNBC going on television. It's a wrecked company. It's a broken company, and every tech company in the world would kill to be Apple. Anyway, it's a fascinating thing for me to look at the way the media, in this case the financial media, which is also leftist, and some of the stock market people are doing what they can to make this happen, because they're just
Stuart Varney is making fun of us.
Making fun of who?
Of the Apple stock owners. You know, well, because he lost so much of Microsoft, so I guess he just were getting our comeuppance.
Yeah. Well, see, there's all kinds of that stuff too. Human nature.
I mean,
anyway,
of course.
So you want an iPad?
I would. Oh my God! You can't imagine.
A big one or a mini?
I think the big one.
Okay. I'll send you a big one, and would you want Verizon or AT&T? It's got cellular radio in it. You can share it. Now,
I have AT&T. In fact, I'm grandfathered in on my phone. So.
Okay. Well, then we'll send you one of those. So hang on. We'll get your FedEx address, and you will have it tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are more than welcome.
God.
And sit tight. We'll be